In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to create and send a SignWise request from SeniorPlace. The first step to the process does require that you have administrator permissions. To start the process, you'll want to navigate to the Settings cog in the upper right, click Settings, go to Agency Settings, and SignWise. From here, you'll need to click the button that enables SignWise at your company. Next, you'll be able to set up the default request and completed document emails. Please note that in the request email, you will need to have this double curly brace link text included. That text changes into a clickable link taking the signer to the document for them to sign. After completing this process, you'll need to navigate to the Files module. This is where you'll upload your contract, disclosure, or any other document that you need to be signed. In this case, we've uploaded a placement contract. The next step is to click on the contract. You can always change the name, description, record visibility, and user visibility. Finally, you'll want to go to the Signature Template button to open up the signature template. By default, this will all be blank. We've already gone about setting up some of this signature template, but let's go through each step of the process. First, you'll want to add any fields that you want to edit before sending. This might include date fields, text fields that include a community's name or client's name, and possibly even percentage fields for contracts. Before you send out the document for signature, you'll have to fill in those fields. You can, however, set default text if the text will typically always be the same each time you send out the document. Next, you'll want to add recipient fields. This is where you can add signature, text, date, and initial fields for each recipient. We've already added a few. And as you can see, you can also add placeholder text. This allows you to describe what the field is for, so it's less confusing for the signer. As you can see, you can add signature, text, date, and initial fields. If you want to delete a field, you'll find it on the page and click the trash can icon. When adding a new field, you'll click Add Field, choose the field type, and click the check mark box. You can then drag the field around anywhere on the page and even resize it to fit your needs. Next up, you'll want to add fields for any additional recipients. If this specific document only requires 2 recipients, you'll only want to add fields for those 2 recipients. If we need a 3rd recipient, we can click Add Recipient in this pink box. Any fields we add for this 3rd recipient will have the color to indicate that they are recipient 3. If we want to remove any recipient, we'll just want to click the trash icon next to that recipient. Finally, you can customize the email content for the specific template if you'd like. Sometimes it's helpful to have specific email wording for one template versus another, such as a contract versus disclosures. Once you're happy with your template, you'll just want to click Save Template. Now when you're ready to get this document signed, you'll want to navigate to the relevant profile. This could be a community, client, or referral profile. In this case, let's send this document out to a community. We'll navigate to our community's pipeline, click on the relevant community, go to Actions, and choose Request Signature. We'll then get to choose which signature template we want to use. In this case, we only have one signature template. From here, you'll first need to fill out those sender fields. You can adjust the default text if you want. You'll then need to set the specific recipients for each recipient in the document. You can either choose the recipient from the list pulled from the actual profile, or you can enter an email address manually. Finally, you can adjust the email content further if you want to personalize it for this specific request. Once you're happy with the document, you can click Send. That sent signature document will show up in your Files tab of the relevant community, client, or referral. If we go to that Files tab, we'll see a SignWise Requests section. We'll see that the document has been sent to Ella Hall, as indicated by this blue arrow. And we can see that James here hasn't yet received the document, as indicated by this clock icon. Once Ella has signed the document, this will change to a green checkmark, and the document will then be sent along to James. Once James signs that document, the completed signed document will be sent to both individuals, and the signed document will also automatically be uploaded to the Files section of that community.